Woo! Okay, guys, so picture of Harley-Davidson hanging out with Chris again today doing the Big Boar build series here on YouTube. And today on this video, you're gonna see Chris and I do what?
We're going to be doing the back end. We're going to be changing out the fender, going to the special fender. We're also going to be doing all the lights and doing all the lights on the tour pack today. So there's a very good time. We're still waiting on some parts for the Big Boar.
Yes.
So this is a good time to go ahead and take care of that stuff. So it's back up on the lift.
The Ornery One presents the Big Boar Build Series here on YouTube, where we take a 2022 Harley-Davidson Road Glide Limited and build a touring performance bagger, which will be known as the Big Boar.
And we're going to take care of the lighting.
Okay, so lighting, custom dynamics, of course. We're gonna set this out. You guys can see this. Also, we call it a 10 swap because we're gonna put extended bags on. So the limited does not, it has the standard bags. Steph and I like that special look. So extended bags, then Chris is gonna take that fender off and we ordered a colored match fender so to give that special look to it. So we're going to a limited to a special on the back, pretty much.
Special limited.
A special limited, that's exactly what it is. A special limited is what we're making it. Okay, so Chris, first things first, what do we get after?
We have to get the tour pack off, and then we got to get all of the saddlebag guards and all of the trim off so we can get to the fender.
Okay.
Yeah, once we do that, we're gonna have 4 bolts. We can actually roll the fender out, take it off, and then strip it if there's anything that we need to strip off, which I don't think there's gonna be, because the new fender is completely different.
Okay, and with that being said too, guys, we can put links in there that we'll get from Larry. He puts this together. You also have to connect your wiring, so you had to get like a pigtail connector in there as well. So that's something you would have to do that we don't have laid out here just yet. We'll show you and we'll be linking that in the links down below. If you guys have done this before, let us know. If you'd like to do it, reach out to us. We'll tell you how we like it. We'll show you the way to go about it.
I gotta get some parts.
This is really cool though, guys, because coming over here to the parts counter here and we're gathering all of our parts. So Chris, this is your regular deal that you do. You'll come over here and check in with parts and they'll give you the things that you guys have ordered in on a build.
Yes, exactly. And then, like I said, it's in stages. It's a little different. Normally, they just bring, like, if it was a rack or something like that, they'd pile everything up and then they'll send it to our lifts. This is a little different. We're doing it in stages. So I was just kind of like, oh, let's wait till, like I said, today is basically, like I said, like we talked about earlier, let's do the back end. So all the paint, and then that's the majority of most of the parts anyway. Because like I said, we still have some motor parts, but they're not here. So I'm leaving those back here because I don't want to lose them.
Yep. So today, like Chris said, it's ass end day. So this is our 10s.
That's the rear fender.
Rear fender, okay.
And actually, your windshield showed up too. So,
a windshield, Memphis shades. So that should be our 6.5 inch smoked windshield with our hand guards and that. And then here, Chris,
is,
you guys know what this is.
And yes.
I mean,
nice.
One of the biggest pieces to our motorcycles, of course, is
suspension.
Our suspension, Legend suspension, because you don't go anything else. And this is ours too. Legend sent us a little bit of merch. It was funny because the boys were going through it like, oh man, they sent some extra shocks. And he's like, no, this box is light. And they opened it up, shirts and all the goodies. All right, Chris, let's go to it. Parts. Parts from parts. Okay, Chris, let's see here, Chris. Okay. Mush, the Big Boar build. Wow.
It doesn't steer too well.
Yeah, it's not handling very good, man.
It drifts very well.
Dude, we need some suspension. Woo, a little quick on the uptake, and the horsepower's a little low. We need to work on that a little bit. I can tell by the torque.
There's a couple of expensive things I'm not going to send you to.
Yeah, me. All right. Get these turds off soon and get these on. Oh yes. Man, the Big Boar's getting more and more and more naked. Of course, we've seen Chris rip into the fairing. We've done a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. There's gonna be a lot of stuff going on in here. And now we're gonna make a lot of stuff going on back here. We're still talking about what we're gonna do on the front here. We've been talking about doing that thick tire kit. What I said, a fat tire. If we don't do that, then we're gonna maybe do a wraparound fender. Right over here is what we've been looking at. We got the big fat book out from Drag Specialties. Guys, y'all know this book, right? Right here. And just like that, Chris is to the point of taking its rear fender off, de-skirting, stripping her down, which I really don't know if the Big Boar's a female. It just doesn't feel right saying the Big Boar. So the old boy's getting the tail end taken down. Oh, there it goes.
Done this 2 or 3 times.
Done it a couple times, doing it Chris's way. So like Chris said, there's a few things he needs off of here. Man, and if that turns out to be like my old special and I have that plug, that plastic plug up here, I want to put that there instead. The horseshoe. I guess they're always chrome.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Even on the special.
Yeah, sure.
Always chrome. Something I didn't know. Woo, there's that big old light. You know, some people like and some people don't. I and Steph, we don't really prefer this look. Wow, well packaged. It's pillows, man.
Nap later?
Man. Put that between your legs so it don't hurt your back, you know. They sell that
Lumbar.
stuff.
Lumbar.
Lumbar support. Ooh, and it comes in a nice bag. Is that just cloth?
It's just like a sheet.
Oh, cool. So we got pillows and a sheet.
See?
See?
Take a nap afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, really. I'm gonna need a nap and you will too after all this build. Okay, let's see what the colors look like side by side, guys. Is it really, truly exactly the same colors? Of course, this one over here is dirty. A little bit dirtier, so keep that in mind. Yeah, there we go. Chris is getting it right. So, I mean, they're the exact same fender, except they have different mounts on it, correct?
Yes.
Clips, holes.
So this is intended like on the special where you have the 2-turn signal and the light bar here. That's where your lighting would go in. And then they have the holes to the side for the fascia.
Gotcha.
But by the way, you can, if you want to put a fascia on a regular fender like this, it can be done. It's the same dimension, it's the same thing and everything else. You just have to drill the holes and get the hardware for it.
Yes. I asked Chris if we could swap that emblem out and put it over here because I know on our special now it just, oh, here, really?
Yeah, that's what it hides.
Well, you know, before we do that though, we may have lights that cover that.
No, so your bar on the license plate eliminator, which is here.
See, here we go. Okay.
So this will go.
What Chris is
Custom
getting
Dynamics.
out here is the license plate cover by Custom Dynamics. So here we are, I'm second guessing stuff and Chris is like, oh no, wait a minute, let me show you.
So when the eliminator goes on, it goes right there and it eliminates this.
I got you,
So you'll
brother.
still have this covered up. So I'm gonna transfer that back over here.
So you knew exactly what we were talking about. Once again, Chris is like, okay, I'm just gonna have to show you what I'm talking about because we all do that, right? We're like, oh, wait a minute. You gotta trust your tech for sure. They know what the fuck they're talking about. A lot of times you don't. Chris has got his plastic tool that he uses all the time. This thing, he's always got that blue plastic piece in his hand.
He's my friend.
Okay.
We'll use some new 3M. which
Oh,
we got
so it
laying
just sticks. It just sticks on.
on. Yeah. So
I thought maybe it clipped in or something.
no, it's just referred to as a stickum.
A stickum.
A stickum.
A stickum logo.
So yeah, it just eliminates the hole because that's where your horseshoe we were talking about earlier actually it mounts and supports the fender. So this will go right on there. It looks nice, just like OEM.
Yep. And that's one thing I like about when Chris is doing stuff when he gets done. It's looks just like stock, if not better. He has a certain way he does stuff. He's learned that over the years.
Many years.
Making the picky even happy.
Cake decorating, very much so.
Yes, cake decorating.
That comes from old technician Phil. He come for Bikes and Blues all the time, and That's what we refer to as cake decorating. So
Truly what it is. Gotta look pretty.
Harley likes to pack this little thing in this big old box for some reason.
Sweet mama.
So we have one brand new OEM
And one big box to the trash.
into the trash. So here we go.
Oh, sexy.
And then those two little things actually go right in there, and that's how you line it up.
Oh,
So
I was wondering how you knew when it was level, because I was just playing with that one. And this is Chris Eagle Eye. He's staring down the emblem, just daring it to be not right, because he knows in the end his fingernails are super important. Oh, cake decorating at its finest. And now he goes in with his thumbs, applies equal pressure.
not yet. It's
No,
kinda
I
off.
take it back. I take it back. It was
It was
trial run. Anticipation's building. It's still building. He's giving it that look. Is it going to be on this take?
no, because my lines
Nope,
are
he
off.
didn't like it.
My bar is off.
He's going back in for another run of the emblem stickum.
How long does it take you to do a stick 'em? Until it's right.
Until it's exactly the way my mama told me to.
That was really off. What the
Oh,
hell?
he did not like that. Serious shit over here, man. It's so much concentration. All right, Chris. What is this, sir?
This will be your fascia.
Okay, the fascia. Oh, there it is. There's the piece that really ties it all together. So this is what's really making the thing special, beside the stretch bags, of course. So we'll pick that up and look at it. Some of you guys may not have seen this. I haven't seen one off before. So this is what it is. Of course, Harley-Davidson parts. We're sticking with the OEM parts on this bike pretty much now. We've moved away from other things. I gotta admit, the other day, Chris was working on the motor and he had one bolt that was a little stubborn, and I quit recording. And I should not have stopped recording, because that's just part of it. And what makes a good tech is being able to work through problems and not, like myself, get weirded out and start stressing over something that really isn't that big.
Yes.
Should have kept recording, because things do go wrong sometimes. This product right here, guys, super easy to put in, and it really does a lot for you on the ass end. And if you're wondering what these are right here, this is their plug and play plugs, right? So on the special, it has where you can have your antenna come up out of the fender. So these actually pop in to where your antennas would come out here. Plugs. Super easy again, and it adds quite a bit of light right there. And of course, Custom Dynamics, all their parts, plug and play, lifetime warranty, guys, and a great, great, great customer service with Custom Dynamics. If you're looking for lights, go check them out. All I'm doing is showing you and telling you how much we run them. You guys can see it yourself. From our testimony and everybody else that's running their lights, they are the pinnacle of LED aftermarket lighting on the motorcycle. Great crew, love them to death. They've done so much for us, and we sure do appreciate the whole crew there at Custom Dynamics. Those are sexy little lights.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Colors difference on left and right?
Yes. Once again, purple.
Purple and tan, right?
Yes.
Tan's on the left, purple's on the right?
No, purple's on the left.
That's what I said, but in reverse. Isn't that how we say it? Oh yeah,
Exactly.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
My other left.
Yeah.
It's my other left.
I was facing the bike. You're looking at it from the rear.
You pop right in. All
Oh,
nice and
man.
clean.
That's when things start looking classy. Okay, that's a lot of people don't get to see this right here. So that's how the fascias go on. It's got those 3 bolts. So the top one actually it's a slotted hole that's closed. And then the 2 lower ones are like a forward to rear slot open. This is something I want to show you guys. Chris and I was talking about. I installed the license plate cover a couple years ago. So I did this notch myself really quick. But when you get the license plate cover, they give you a custom dynamic license plate, and it has a notch up here. So you can lay over your license plate and you can notch it. So that's your template. And then what that does is let their wires pass through here, because on the outside of this, it's going to be illuminated with their LEDs here. So it actually gives this wire somewhere to go whenever you use this plate that covers the hose, because we're not running that bar. And I'll show you what I'm talking about once we get everything together and you can see. Right now, Chris is putting in the fascia and then putting in the, what is it, the T-bar, the
horseshoe?
The
tri-bar.
Tri-bar by Custom Dynamics. But there it is. A little different here, guys, because once again, we're taking that limited and making it a special. So there's a couple other things we were doing. Chris is checking everything right now, making sure it's all a go. Just doing his thing. Brake light. There it is, you can see it work. We're just wanting to test everything before he gets it all together. Another thing with these lights, guys, it's so important to upgrade these lights to me because it has something to do with safety. We talk about safety a lot. We are teamed up with Rainwater, Holt, and Saxton, and we're constantly talking to them about promoting safety on our bikes. And this is a definitely easy way to make it safer when you're on that bike, because this, you're being seen. Of course, with Custom Dynamics, you can see and be seen, but really from the rear, it's about lighting that bike up. Very, very important for the safety aspect of your motorcycle. Pretty simple, do it yourself, plug and play, Custom Dynamics, and that is the LED Tri-Bar.